Let me tell you about the time that I got doxed. Now, for the most part, my name is fairly public. I had previously written articles for different news organizations, and I had previously made public appearances even before I was on TikTok. But I had made a video that upset the alt-right. And a teacher from Ontario doxed me, not just releasing my name, but where I worked. This was then picked up by most of the major alt-right accounts on Twitter. I can't even begin to explain how many death threats I got. And the police had to get involved, simply to tell me that there was nothing I could do in terms of criminal charges, and they taught me how to make sure that nobody was following me on my way home from work. And that's not me taking a jab at the cops. They were very understanding and very considerate about the whole situation. But within the Canadian legal framework, there's not really much to do. I was informed that if harm came to me, then something could be done. I even talked to a few lawyers, one of which was willing to take on the case pro bono, but they basically said this is not going to go anywhere. Like, even that guy was basically like, yeah, you might win, but you're not going to win any monetary damages. You would just be doing it to cost the other person money and to be spiteful. And that's mainly because it's really, really hard to prove damages in a defamation case in Canada. We're not like the States, you can't just sue all willy-nilly. Those few months took a very heavy psychological toll on me. But I didn't talk to my family, I didn't talk to my parents or my wife or my friends about this. I didn't tell anybody. And it's not because I was trying to suffer in silence, it's because I didn't want to drag my internet issues into the real world. I needed to have that separation in my life. This is all to say that we need doxing laws in Canada. We need laws against stochastic terrorism, which is what happened to me. Which is basically when you rile up a bunch of people and don't say, get this guy, but you point them in that direction. And, people say, oh, well, I hope nothing happens to him and stuff like that. The address of my work was released to millions of people on the internet. And it didn't just put me in danger. It put literally thousands of students and teachers at risk. And there was legally nothing that could be done. Long story short, doxing is bad. There's not really much that we can do about it, but there really should be. And stochastic terrorism is a whole other can of worms that we definitely need to be addressing.